Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the garage. It is New Year's Day 2019. You believe that? 2019, baby. So we're here. I would ask you if you want to build a square body truck, but you would say yes, so it's a dumb question, but up and under. So originally I was going to do a 52-inch spring swap on here. However, that didn't end up turning out to work, so I moved it back to run regular springs, but I messed up here. I drilled the hole in the wrong spot, so then I fixed it, but I still have the big hole here, so I'm just going to make a boxing plate. Anyways, coming over to the engine, I'm going to get all the stuff ready to get the cross member in there, and then I want to set the engine in there, right? Another one of those motivational things, because I've got to figure out how I'm going to do all the wiring and stuff. So you'll remember we did all the truck wiring and stuff in here, but I don't even know if I want to do it the same way. I don't know if I want to do something different. I don't know if I want to just go find a harness in the wrecking yard and just redo it. I don't know. So I need to get that harness, pretty much strip it down again, and then run it the way I want it. So I'll have to inspect it just to make sure I want to do that. So that's going to be the plan. Figure out where I want to mount my PCM. I came up with some weird idea to mount it on the engine last time. It was a dumb idea, but anyways. So I'll find a suitable location. I've got to get this off of this fender. This was, I don't know what kind of brainiac idea that was, but anyways, I'm going to get that off of the fender because I've got all the stuff that came from the crawler hauler that's going to go over here. So it's going to be like that intake tubing and stuff, you know, like from like the 2000s Chevy. What do you say we get busy? Quit talking. Alright guys, wrapping her up for the night. So put a coat of paint on here. I'll probably put some more on, but anyways, I just want to get it all covered up since I'm pretty much done with them. Boxed them in, painted them, burned them on, painted them. Kind of trying to get my groove back with the welding. Anyways, got that one on, so it's alright. Couple questionable welds, but for the most part I laid down some decent stuff. But that is it. That is it. So yeah, so next up, hell, I don't know what's next. Alright guys, welcome back to the garage. It is Wednesday night. We're getting ready to get busy, so let me show you what we got going on. So chilling, got our boxing plates on that we put on, bang-a-lang. Tonight I'm gonna get the cross member up in here, stock cross member, and then we're gonna stab this LS1 up in here, this iron LS1, get it in its rightful home. Once I get it up in there, I'll put the intake and stuff back on. I got gaskets and stuff over there, and yeah, so we'll get it going. And then what I'd like to do after that is just basically mock, since I'm still waiting on the transmission, since I gotta order it, so I still gotta save a little bit more money for the transmission since I'm going with the 4L80 instead of the 400. But yeah, so I want to get all the wiring harness ran, just mock it all up, make it nice, make it the way I want, do all good things, get rid of this crapper, probably get rid of these right here, depending on what I'm going to do with the shocks, so I can get those out with the engine in. It shouldn't be a big deal. But since we're losing this guy right here, I might make some custom shock mounts and use like a more straight up and down type shocks. I don't know, make it look cool. And just kind of get creative with it, you know. So we got a little bit of time, so we can come up with cool stuff. So I do have the radiator from the crawler hauler, and I have the shroud. So it's a big radiator, like, so compared to, it's probably like another foot wider than the radiator that came out of here. So definitely be more cooling. I'm not sure I want to go with a mechanical fan or an electric fan, but we'll figure that out. So if I have to run a mechanical for a while and see how that does, I mean, if I'm gonna do towing and all that stuff, I don't really care that much. So anyways, I'm gonna be racing the truck, but Anyhow, that is it. Enough talking. Let's get doing. Alright guys, so here you go, wrapping up for the night. So we got this mofo up in here. Yeah, so you see how those mounts fit in there. So everything is stock everything other than those plates. And then make sure if you're using this Energy polyurethane motor mounts, let me get to this side so you can see, but these Energy, make sure you put them in the right way. So you see how they fit in that mount there, or in that bracket. So if you don't put them in right, it's not going to fit good. So just make sure you pre-fit it before you put it in. So I did that. I made the mistake when I first mocked this thing up. I had to pull the engine back out and redo them. But anyways, not a big deal. Didn't make that mistake this time. She's looking good. So she's in her rightful home. Yeah, so we got it in. Now we can start mocking everything up, running our engine harness, and just kind of fitting everything and make sure everything is groovy. So yeah. So, alright guys, thank you for rolling along with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to be a part of the Dick's 4x4 Garage family, hit that subscribe button. You guys take care. We'll see you next time.